Hello, thank you for joining the channel. This is the third video on WAEC 2026 English Language Past Question and Answers. We are in section 3. We have this set of questions that are based on sentence and idiom interpretations. Here is the instruction for this section. Section 3. After each of the following sentences, a list of possible interpretations is given. Choose the interpretation that is most appropriate for each sentence. Number 21. At the debate competition, the visiting team was asked to start the ball rolling. The visiting team was asked to start the ball rolling. This means that they were asked to A. Take the kick-off, B. Contribute to the discussion, C. Continue the debate, D. Begin the discussion. To start the ball rolling is an idiom that means to initiate an action, to start a process, or to begin an activity. In this case, a debate, which is an argumentative discussion, they were asked to begin the debate. There are other versions of this idiom. We have set the ball rolling or get the ball rolling. They all mean the same thing. The correct option is to begin the discussion. Option D. Number 22. The deal between the two construction companies was above board. The deal between the two construction companies was above board. This means that the deal was A. Exclusive, B. Biased, C. Legitimate, D. Lucrative. Above board means completely honest or free from deception. It also means licit or legal. If above board also means legal, option C, legitimate, is then the correct answer. Before we go to the next question, I want to ask you, have you subscribed to this channel yet? If you haven't, please do it now. By subscribing to the channel, you are encouraging us to do more, and this is what we are here to do. Alright, thank you as you subscribe. Let's return to the class. Number 23. Since the death of her husband, Mrs. Bala has managed to eke out a living. Since the death of her husband, Mrs. Bala has managed to eke out a living. This means that Mrs. Bala has managed to A. Adapt to the situation, B. Make a fortune from meager resources, C. Live well, D. Live with very little money. To eke out means to obtain something with great difficulty or to make a small supply, including money, last longer by spending sparingly and cutting costs. When one does not have enough money to sustain one's livelihood, the person ekes out a living. Hence, the correct option is option D. This means that Mrs. Bala has managed to live with very little money. Number 24. Either Effiong or his wife is a liar. Either Effiong or his wife is a liar. This means that A. Only his wife tells lies. B. One of them tells lies. C. Both Effiong and his wife tell lies. D. Neither of them tells lies. This sentence simply means that only one of them is a liar. Either at the beginning of this sentence could be removed, and that will make the sentence even easier to understand. Effiong or his wife is a liar. Just one of the two, just one of them is a liar, and that means option B is our correct option. This means that one of them tells lies. Number 25. Not knowing what else to do, the workers decided to play it by ear. Not knowing what else to do, the workers decided to play it by ear. This means that they decided to A. Listen attentively to everybody, B. Prepare for the worst, C. Remain indifferent, D. Act according to circumstances. To play by ear is an idiom that originated from music. It means to play a musical instrument guided by one's musical perception and intuition, rather than from written notes or from a written score. Away from music, it means to do something by guessing, by intuition, or by trial and error. to react to events as they occur, often with risk of negative outcomes. To improvise. When you react to situations as they occur and not according to what you had prepared to do, you play by ear. Hence, the correct option is option D. This means that they decided to act according to circumstances. Number 26. The new principal runs a tight ship. The new principal runs a tight ship. This means that the new principal is A. Firm, B. Wicked, C. Bossy, D. Miserly. The idiom to run a tight ship means to control a business, an organization, or a household very strictly and efficiently. While someone who runs a tight ship expects rules to be followed and standards to be met, it does not inherently mean that they are cruel or wicked, as we have in option B. It does not also mean that the person is bossy for no reason, as we have in option C. And it does not mean that the person is cheap with money, which means being miserly, as we have in option D. It simply means that the person is disciplined, organized, and firm in its leadership. Hence, option A is the closest option. This means that the new principal is firm. Number 27. Ada affirmed that Etim got his appointment through the back door. Ada affirmed that Etim got his appointment through the back door. This means that Etim got the appointment A. unexpectedly, B. by promotion, C. through unfair means, D. on merit. To get something through the back door means to achieve a goal, such as getting a job or getting a promotion using secret, indirect, unofficial, or immoral means. It implies bypassing standard rules, bypassing the right procedures to gain an unfair advantage. And that is option C. This means that Etim got the appointment through unfair means. Number 28. When Sabila threw the chair into the crowd, there was pandemonium. When Sabila threw the chair into the crowd, there was pandemonium. This means that A. many people were seriously wounded, B. everybody ran away, C. Sabila was really mad, D. there arose a scene of great noise and confusion. Pandemonium means chaos and disorder, and that means a correct option is option D. This means that there arose a scene of great noise and confusion. Number 29. The officers' mess was declared out of bounds for non-commissioned officers. The officers' mess was declared out of bounds for non-commissioned officers. This means that non-commissioned officers were A. restricted from the officers' mess, B. ejected from the officers' mess, C. dismissed from the officers' mess, D. protected from the officers' mess. When a place is out of bounds, it means it is prohibited for people to go or enter. This brings our correct option to option A. This means that non-commissioned officers were restricted from the officers' mess. Number 30. It is not easy to come by money these days. It is not easy to come by money these days. This means that it is difficult to A. change money, B. transfer money, C. earn money, D. withdraw money. When something is not easy to come by, it means that thing is difficult to get. Our correct option is option C. This means that it is difficult to earn money. So we shall be dropping the curtain at this particular juncture. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and recommend it. In the next video, we shall discuss section 4, where we'll be having questions that are based on synonyms, options that are nearest in meaning. Until then, do have a nice time. Bye-bye.